MMA Boxing Talk here. Heard a really interesting rumor. Frankie Edgar versus Jeremy Stephens at UFC 205, Madison Square Garden, November 12th. Frankie Edgar versus Jeremy Stephens. I really like this fight. Like I said, it's just a rumor. It would be a great fight for UFC 200, and it would make sense for that fight to be at UFC 200 because Frankie Edgar, not exactly sure where he's from, but he's definitely, from the New York area, and that would be considered home. That's the biggest city close to his home anyway. So obviously, he's really gonna want to be on that card to fight in front of friends and family, just like Chris Weidman's gonna want to be on that card. Hopefully, it's gonna be against Rockhold for a rematch. The winner gets in the next title shot, or the title shot after Bisping Henderson, of course. But Frankie Edgar definitely is going to want to be on this card. He's a big name, big enough draw. He's definitely, if he's like one of the fights on the main card, that's going to excite hardcore fans, especially people from the New York area. But I really like this fight. Frankie Edgar coming off of a tough loss against Jose Aldo. He pretty well lost the fight. It was almost a shutout for Aldo. I gave Frankie one round. I gave him the third round, but that's really all he won, in my opinion. And Frankie definitely needs a win. He's really looking for a win here. He can't lose two in a row. And Jeremy Stephens, very tough customer. Max Holloway really couldn't have his way with him. He definitely won the fight, Max Holloway. But Jeremy Stephens, very tough guy. Tremendous amount of experience, just like Frankie Edgar. Both guys they pride themselves on grit, heart, and determination to win their fights. Having said that, Frankie definitely has a little more skill, a little more technique, and on the other hand, Jeremy Stephens more strength, power, explosiveness, brute strength. Pushing forward. Where Frankie Edgar's more of a buzzsaw. In and out movement, perpetual movement. Definitely hard to land on. That's gonna be a very good fight. Really interested in that. Let me know what you guys think. I really hope this fight happens. I love. I know it's just a rumor, but I'd love for this fight to happen. Along with Rockhold Weidman 2 at UFC 200 or 205, Madison Square Garden. Those two fights would be great. I'd love to see Dominic Cruz versus TJ Dillashaw, or maybe Cody No Love. Perhaps No Love's fighting next week, a week from now. So maybe Garbrandt he gets past Mitsugaki like nothing, just like Cruz did. Maybe they'll make that fight, but I really believe TJ Dillashaw, he deserves that fight more than anyone else. The rematch, then the next title shot, Dillashaw deserves it. But we'll see what happens. I know Cruz has had interest in Cody Garbrandt of recent, so we'll see. But Garbrandt has to get past Mitsugaki. I made a prediction video about that. I really think he's going to get past him. But back to the Frankie Edgar, Jeremy Stephens. It's I'd be a really big featherweight fight. Jeremy Stephens ranked number 7 at the moment. And the guys in between Frankie Edgar, the other options, well, number 6 is Charles Oliveira, who is fighting Anthony Pettis at the end of this month. Number 5 is Cub Swanson. He just had a fight. Might be fighting, hopefully, Doo Ho Choi next. Doo Ho Choi's, called out Cub Swanson. He wants that fight. That'd be a good fight to see. Good fight for Doo Ho Choi. And then if we move to the 4th ranked guy, that's Ricardo Lamas, who is rumored to be fighting BJ Penn October 15th on the Manila card in the Philippines. But so there really wasn't a whole lot of guys available for Frankie Edgar. He got beat against Aldo, but he's not, he's looking to fight again. He definitely wants to be on that New York card, so he's ready to go. And Jeremy Stephens would be a great fight. Like I said, both guys, they pride themselves on grit, determination, and heart to win their fights. They take different paths, but that's basically what these guys are all about. So I really do love this matchup, and I like both guys. So it'd be tough for me to root against, root for one of them. I'd be really just wanting to enjoy that fight. But I just thought I'd put out a video. I really do like this fight a lot. I hope it happens. If you like the video, subscribe. Check me out on Twitter at MMA Boxing Talk 1, and also let me know, your opinions on all these fights I mentioned, and Edgar, Jeremy Stephens. If it happens, let me know what you guys think. That's it for this one. Like the video. Peace.